about what it's like on the A1. And as you can see, it's not very fast. So it's a really exciting video, this, isn't it? If you're one of these road nerds, oh yes, I like talking about the A1. This is very exciting stuff, isn't it? The A1. Which I will give you a little history lesson on the A1 though. The A1 is also known as the Great North Road because for hundreds of years it was the main route from London up to York, I think. And I think it was actually the route that not William the Conqueror, Harold Godwinson, who was King of England at the time of the Norman Conquest, he actually took his troops up the Great North Road to fight the Battle of Stamford Bridge. Well, it was the Battle of Fulford first, which was a bit of a rout, and then the Battle of Stamford Bridge, which was one of the greatest military victories ever by an English army. And it hardly gets a mention in the history books because, of course, then he got news that William, Duke of Normandy, had landed at Pevensey in Sussex and was heading to London with his big Norman army, as depicted on the Bayeux Tapestry. And he had to then route march, power hike his men all the way back down south again to fight the Battle of Hastings, having won this amazing victory at the Battle of Stamford Bridge. And it was the Great North Road. There wouldn't have been any traffic cones. There wouldn't have been any lorries, there wouldn't have been any road markings, or any diversion signs or anything like that, but it would have been the major route. So the A1 is one of the oldest major routes in the country. So I thought I'd give you a little history lesson about a very, very, otherwise it would be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Just travelling along, just talking about roads.
Well, we're going south.
But we are heading south.
Why is it called the Great South Road?
I just call the Great North Road. So it starts at the
Harold Hardrada was going down here. He was going south. He wasn't going north.
It wasn't Harold Hardrada. It was Harold Godwinson. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video now. But if you want to know about roads, if you're into roads and motorways, subscribe to Pink Octopus Productions because we'll tell you about them. And we know there are lots of people out there with lots of different interests. So we want to try and spread our videos as broadly. Our tentacles, that's right, we've got 8 tentacles, so we want to try and spread our tentacles as broadly as possible and cover a whole range of topics. So we thought we'd do a little video on roads, and that is the video for the A1. Thank you very much for watching.